Hello everybody, I'm Furyweb, and this is part of a new series called Press Start, where I will do a first impressions of, hopefully, many games to come. My first game is called Fear Online, or otherwise known as Fear Origin Online. Now, the original Fear game was released in October of 2005, and it was developed by Monolith. They released a series of Fear games, which the original one, Fear, and Fear 2, and then Fear 3 was developed by another company. But in August of 2006, they released what was called Fear Combat, which was a multiplayer, standalone, free downloadable game product. This lasted till about 2012 of December. The actual master server was shut down, and subsequently the community actually took over it and carried on with supporting it. This version is the Steam version. It's been developed by In-Play Interactives and published by Araya Games. The beta came out May 2014, and now it's actually finished and out for the general public. So I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not a big fan of combat style games such as, well, we'll call it Counter-Strike type games, which this kind of is similar to. It is a free-to-play game, although there is a stigma with free-to-play games as they tend to be pay-to-win. In this case, I don't think it is, but I'll go into that a bit later on. It has two types of game modes. It has PvE and PvP. PvE is a 4-player co-op game type where you get certain missions and you get a brief little intro to what you have to do within that mission, and then obviously you complete it, you get currency, you get achievements for it. PvP, there's 3 game modes. There's one called Demolition, where your job is to plant a bomb, or if you're on the other team, you deactivate the bomb. Similar to Counter-Strike, once you die you have to sit out and wait for the next round. The other game mode is Team Deathmatch, obviously with respawns. And the good thing with this is you do have spawn protection for 5 seconds, so obviously if someone's trying to camp your base out, they can't kill you for 5 seconds, so it gives you a chance to fight back. And the third game mode is Knife Fight, which is quite a fun game mode where obviously, as you guessed it, you just have a knife. It's a very small map, and pretty much it's just a case of try and kill as many people with your knife as possible. Now, it does have microtransactions within the game, obviously using real life money, or there is in-game currency which you can use. And things that you can purchase with these are armour, weapons, weapon parts, characters and abilities. And you have buy options of 1-day purchase, 7-day purchase or 30-day purchase. Obviously different ones costing different prices, obviously 30-day being the most expensive. So what were my first impressions? Well, PvE, it was okay, wasn't brilliant. The maps were very small, very tight. You tended to get in the way of each other with your other players, fighting over, getting through a door, or just kind of getting in each other's way just to shoot an enemy. I didn't really play it that much because, like I said, I didn't really enjoy it too much. PvP was I really enjoyed it. It was very easy to get into a game. There was a quick join option. There was also a server browser, but you found yourself getting invited by many different players, which was pretty good, and the community seemed pretty full and active. I did prefer Team Deathmatch over Demolition because I'm not that particularly great at these type of games, so at least with Team Deathmatch I had kind of a fighting chance to at least kill a few people. Game customization, it's okay. Obviously as you play in, you get your achievements, but you have to win to get an achievement. If you lose you don't get anything unlocked, but as you play you collect things like armour and game weapons, little parts and stuff, but I did find you tended to get the same parts over and over again. Whether that's a level based thing I do not know, but the customization is pretty good, but it is I would say it aims more towards the the paying option with real life money if you do want to fully customise your character to how you want. Weapon wise, I didn't particularly find anything overpowering. I think everything was quite well balanced, although I'm probably sure there's a few people out there who probably disagree with me, but for the time I played it seemed to be fairly balanced. The graphics, I would say they are very dated. It does look like quite an old game. There was quite a few options to set up your graphics, obviously your visual side of effects, but it didn't seem to make much difference. It still looked like quite a dated game. Nevertheless, it was still a very, very fun game. So check out the link in the description. I do highly recommend this game. I've been Furyweb, and thank you for watching.